Hey guys, welcome to today's video. This is Martin from martinmixing.com. This is part 2 of our live mixing series. Last time we focused on drums and bass, and today we'll tackle the guitars. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Cool, now let's have a look at guitars. From what I can gather, we have 2 rhythm guitars here that seem to be... Yeah, these are doubles, so we can treat them as one. So I pen them hard left, hard right, and now let's see what we can do. So what I can hear is that they are not very consistent, and there's a bit more clarity to be gained here. So let's do a couple of things. Let's see what we can do here. Let's try first with an SSL E channel, what we can do. It's just something about this SSL channel compressor, really. It just works so well on acoustic guitars. I don't even know what it does. We have it on slow attack and fast release. Let's make it 4.1. And 6 dB-ish compression, but it just works so well. Let's see what we can do with the channels here. Yeah, don't care too much for that. So this sounds good to me. Let's see if we can just copy it over. Now this happens a lot. The guitar, when soloed, seems bright enough, but in context of the mix, it is not. But I'm not going to use this EQ to boost any more treble because it's just a bit too aggressive. So I'm going to resort to... Yep. So this is quite a standalone bit. A part like this, it's so different. It's so different. It has to be treated separately. There's just no way around it. As you can hear, it's very bassy. The compression is too much. So I've just created with this shortcut here another group that's identical to this. Let's call it Good Lead Right. And let's just take off this and this. So as you can see, not only did I undo all of the bass boost, I also reduced some lows here. It's just too much. So the left and the right sound a bit too different to me, even though the balances are quite similar. I mean, it is not the world's most consistent recording. Let's see. As you can see, I'm doing this in mono just to make sure that, you know, my left and right speakers might be a little bit different. My ears might have a different response. I want to make sure that I'm not judging tonal changes or tonal adjustments like this on left and right side without you know, out of context. Cool, that works for me. So again, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm setting the levels for these guitars relative to the snare, as I always say and write and mention to people. Bass, set it to the kick. Mid-range instruments, you know, guitar, synth, set it relative to the snare. Since it's a very guitar-driven song, I want this guitar to be as powerful as the snare, and later only the vocal will be more powerful. I'm not adding any reverbs yet, first because there is a little bit of room on these and the compression brought it up. On this lead bit, depending on the context, I might add some additional reverb later on, but for now I'm quite happy with how dry and in a way folky this song is. Okay, so these guitars just seem to be additional overdubs, so copy, paste, copy, paste. So here the producer really did me a favor by adding these guitars, because I won't have to automate the guitars for the chorus to become louder. I'll just add these in, so we gain a little bit more power, a little bit more volume. So I'll keep these main guitars at a verse level basically, and when these come in, they'll give me the nice chorus level. So thank you. Okay, this is just a center guitar. I mean, at this stage, this is just overkill. But why not? So we kind of have a wall of sound going on here just from these acoustic guitars. It's a lot of instruments, it's a lot of space that is being used here. So I'm getting a bit worried in how all these other elements will fit in. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this lower piano called left hand here, it actually does fill up a little bit of what the guitars don't have in the lower mids. I quite dig that. Now this is a bit too dry though, so let's add a little bit of something. So I actually like the longer sustained reverb a bit more here. I think it's pretty good. I like that. I think that works. Now I'm not quite sure of the role of this guitar here, to be honest. So let's have a look at the rough.
I wanna play but don't wanna misbehave, and I don't wanna betray, but will I have control when my eyes meet a girl's and she gives me a drink? I wanna play.
Guess it's more a filler in the background, so let's make this kind of, you know, filling in the background. I dig that. You know, it's not set in stone, it doesn't have to stay like this, but for now this is really good. I love how the echo sustains here, and that's an accident. So this is a really happy, really cool mix accident that just happened here. So what I'm gonna do is send more of it into that echo. And actually, where is it? Let's try something even more. Boom. That's cool. There's just this clicky noise here, so you don't want that. Cool, so I did a few things here, as you can see. I just copy-pasted the settings over. It seems to work well. I tweaked EQ a little bit. Compression is okay, just flatten it out a little bit. I removed the echoes mostly. I kept the reverbs on, but I added, as you can see, a mono delay, a short one, panned all the way to the left, so we get this wide sound here. And just to, you know, make it a bit more fun, I chose like a vintage tapey kind of sound. So as we are adding more instruments, now I'm starting to feel like the drums are getting lost. So this might be a matter of the guitars being too loud, it might be a matter of simply the drums needing more energy. So this is a place now where I would check the verse, whether the balance is good here. So to see what I have to do I need to boost the drums, or do I have to reduce the guitars? Yeah, let's have a quick listen. No, so the drums are powerful enough in the verse, that's clear. This sounds really good to me. So we will have to add something, we'll have to do something about the drums in the chorus later on. So I'll make a mental note of this for me by creating a parallel compression chain. I have multiple ones. Those who follow my videos know what they do. This CLA crush, just quickly, it basically adds not too much compression. It's a 2-to-1 ratio, a 4-to-1 ratio. And with this I want to aim for 10 dB gain reduction. I'm boosting a little bit of the treble and a little bit of the bass. So it's not crazy, but it's enough to lift the sound a little bit. So I'll make a track here. Yeah, that's enough. So this is something I will automate. So -8 will be my chorus level, and then for the rest of the parts I'll probably just keep it down. But that's for later. I'm starting to clip my master bus, however, which I don't like too much, so I'm just gonna use this trimmer and start backing off. So this works quite well. So, there's one more guitar, let's have a look at that. Oui. So this was copy and paste, I mean, it just works. Might be too much reverb later on. I do like the microshift though. Let's just see later. So this concludes episode 2 of this live mixing series. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. In the next part of this series, we'll focus on vocals, automation, and the master bus settings. I'll be seeing you next time. Until then, happy mixing, take it easy, bye bye.